I constantly see comment sections filled with adults riddled with fear, asking things like, what if my kids don't know the difference between the game and real life? But here's what we know: most children, especially as they grow, are very capable of understanding the difference. In fact, that ability is a key part of development studied in developmental psychology. Know the difference between pretend and real, fantasy and consequence, game rules and real world impact. And when a child can say, it's just a game, I would never do that in real life, that's not something to fear, that's something to notice. Because that's cognitive awareness, that's moral development, that's integration. Now, does that mean that we never guide or collaborate on limits? Of course not. But guidance is very different than fear-based control. Because when we assume that kids can't separate fantasy from reality, we start responding to them as if they are incapable, instead of recognizing the skills that they're actively building. And here's the deeper layer. Kids don't learn values from games. They learn values from relationships, from how we treat them, from how we repair, from how we handle conflicts, from how safe they feel being honest with us. So if a child is grounded, connected, and supported, a game is not going to override that. And if a child is disconnected and overwhelmed, removing the game is not going to solve it either. So again, this isn't about ignoring what they play. It's about not overestimating its power while underestimating our own influence.